Hi. So today I want to speak about how to never give up. This is something that's very close to my heart because if more people understood how mastery works, we wouldn't have as much mediocrity as we do. And I'm sure you want to be successful. I want to be successful. I know that in my past, I've given up on so many things. And if I understood how success works, I would have never done that. And so I want to share with you a little bit of what I've learned and just keep you on that path of achievement, success, and everything that you really dream of. But before I get started, if I'm new to you, my name is Jo Edgecombe. I am an online marketer, and my mission is to help networking moms to leverage the power of social media to create thriving teams and find repeat customers for their business and to do all of that online. And if that's what your success looks like, finding these team members and having these customers, then I want to share with you how to make sure you never stop until you get what it is that you're after. So, what is the secret of success? What is mastery? Um, and what can you do to make sure that you never give up on a project ever again? It sounds like a really bold claim. And this is something I wish was explained to me years ago because, like you, I know I'm intelligent. In certain areas, I'm probably brilliant. In certain areas, you are brilliant. But for all of the academics and understanding, I couldn't understand why I never seem to have the persistence or consistency to stick with something until I cracked it, until I really got it. But now I do get it. Um, this is not going to be uncommon to anyone, but whenever something would get too difficult for me, I would get frustrated. And that frustration would lead to something like anger or disbelief, doubt. And eventually I'd quit because, as far as I was concerned, I would never be able to figure it out. Whatever that it happened to be, it was just above me. And maybe it was, a stupid idea and I should just give up. And little by little, it was never a quit, but little by little, I simply stopped doing what needed to be done. So ultimately, I did quit. Um, and now the thing that really changed how I approach any task is that I understand that success and mastery aren't events. They aren't this big thing that will happen. In fact, success is defined as a progressive realization of a worthy ideal. And that means that success is a process. It is a progressive evolution or a revelation, and you reveal it bit by bit with every step. Um, and those seeming frustrations, they aren't really frustrations. They are simply parts that need more time. You need to work through them, learn, upskill, and implement whatever it is that's needed in order to move you along that path. I really wish that more people would understand this because if they understood this, then they would never ever quit because they would see the success that they achieve in every little thing. In our business, every follow up, every person you speak to, every call you make, every door you knock, every little piece of engagement that you get online is success. All of it, everything is success because it's progressive. And that means that each time you do it, each time you do anything that takes you one step further or is one step in that right direction, you are experiencing success. It is a progressive realization of a worthy ideal. And we really, 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 really have to internalize this so that we could get to our long-term goals. Something I can't count how many things I've given up on. And if you're anything like me and you've given up on things in the past and you've quit projects and you've thrown ideas away based on stumbling blocks or learning curves, which is what they are, then right now, right here, right now, today with me, this is your time to stop. Think of it like this. Suppose I told you, right? I said to you, we're sitting down, we're having a conversation, and I say to you, I want to give you a new home, a completely new home, but not just a house, it's a castle. And it sits on 50 hectares of land. And there are horses and stables and a freshwater pond. And it comes with as many caretakers as you need to help you manage the property and live comfortably. The only thing you need to do is to walk there. Yeah, it's several miles away, but once you get there, it is yours completely. And we have this conversation, and I point you in the direction of a beautiful parkland and tell you, look, follow that path. Don't take any other path, even if you think it might be a shortcut. Just keep going on this path. And that castle on all its magnificent grounds is yours and your family's. Now, if you could continue seeing in your mind the castle at the end, not only would you start in the right direction, you would keep going. But what usually happens is someone tells us something, or we have a good idea and we're excited and it sounds all ideal, and we're walking through this beautiful landscaped parkland and there are beautiful trees and little birds and all this wonderful stuff. And then the beautiful parkland path opens out into a dusty dirt road landscape, sort of like some sort of, I don't know, Sahara Desert-esque looking situation. And when we see that, we immediately forget about the castle and only focus on what's around us instead of just focusing on putting one step in front of the other. And after the dirt road, there might be a hill. It might lead you to the base of a mountain, and you have to climb that mountain, and up you go the one side and down you come the other side. But it's just part of the journey. And when you get to where you're going, you will see that beautiful gate saying your new home, and you'll walk in there and you'll have all the things that you want. But it's just that when we get to the dirt track or the gravelly terrain that is really working your ankles to keep you up straight, we stop. We stop because the road is too bumpy and it's hurting our feet and our pedicures are shot, and we give up. And instead of living on our 50 hectares of land in a castle with all the help we could ever need, we live in a shack at the side of the road. That's what I did. I've only now closed up my shack and continuing on route to my castle. And I don't consider that I've gotten there. I still have a way to go, but I am well along the path. And all I'm saying is that you and I, we could walk together and we could progressively realize our worthy ideals and get to the success that we want by taking those steps. And each step is a success in itself. And if we could just realize that, man, we would have any castle that we want, anywhere that we want. And that's it, really. And this is really important because it's fundamental. It's why we have books like The Consistency Chain and The Slight Edge. And all of these things are telling us the same thing. It's a process. Follow the process and we'll get to the goal. We'll get to the success. We'll achieve what we want to achieve. I've put some additional training in the description above me, and I really invite you to make use of it. And if you have any questions or you just want to chat, I mean, my virtual door is always open. But for now, you take care, go get that training, and we'll catch up soon. But until then, take care. God bless, and bye bye.